What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to a new season of the Go Battle League. I hope you're all having a delightful day, because this is the season of delightful days, and there are so many new updates, and that means so many new teams, and it's going to be a matter of what the heck do I run in the Go Battle League, and we've got you covered with a bunch of teams from some amazing trainers here in the Delightful Days season. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. All sorts of new buffs, new Pokemon you're going to be testing out. Things like Samurott are going to be new meta. Things like Forretress, my buddy Speediest Chief, one of his favorite Pokemon, is going to be seeing its light of day. And we're going to be seeing how many teams here are going to be doing well for you. So without further ado, let's get going. This is going to be in the Great League, of course, as we start the new season. Probably the most common league, 1500 CP limit, and let's get things going right off the bat. All these full teams, you can get the downloadable graphics over on X or Twitter with my friend Inadequate. You can download those graphics, and I will leave that link in the description. But we're going to be kind of breaking down these teams, and we start off with They Love Jai, ranked 21 on the GBL leaderboard this past season. We're going to be kind of going over the teams, the brief strategies, and also the credentials of these battlers, because these are no joke, some of these battlers here. And Gligar, of course, getting this Fury Cutter buff. If you've played Malamar or Lapras this past season, you know that Psywave, the fast attack, is a very strong fast attack. Well, Fury Cutter is now essentially the same fast attack as Psywave, just in bug type form, of course. So it's going to be really strong. There's going to be a lot of Fury Cutter users. Gligar is back, of course. Dig isn't as strong as it once was, but is as good once as it ever was. Just kidding, that doesn't really apply here. It's still not as good once as it ever was. There's no critical hits, but Blastoise, Shadow, and Aquatail, Drapeon. I mean, Drapeon, it's still gonna be really strong, although Crunch did get nerfed, remember, so you're not gonna get as many Crunch debuffs unless maybe you're really lucky. Maybe you're a lucky duck. Lucky Ducklet. But Gligar, Blastoise, Drapeon seems like a really strong team. Yeah, Shadow Blastoise, I think you could probably use regular if you want. I think there's pros and cons to either, but Shadow seems fun. Let's see, the description says both Drapeon and Blastoise function as excellent safe switches. Gligar relies on its defensive typing to defend opposing ground type Pokemon. Makes sense, and seems like a very flexible team in general. And that's something I'm noticing with this meta, is there seems like a lot of flexible picks. Although with all these new bug and steel type users, it could open up a little bit of RPS with the Incinerate and fire types. So that could be something to watch out for, but we'll get to that. Charming Pori, rank 36 GBL leaderboard. This trainer has really come on the play Pokemon circuit, has been dominating over in Asia with some tournaments, and they're running Blastoise, Jumpluff, and Tinkaton. So a team that seems like it's not going anywhere. I mean, these Pokemon have been really strong these last couple months in the play Pokemon meta, and looks like from Charming Pori's perspective, they're still going to be around. And I would trust Charming Pori. They've been so dominant lately. Bait out the fire type with Jumpluff, so Tinkaton can sweep. Acrobatics should be hard enough to severely weaken the fire type for Blastoise to remove it. I like their description. Makes a lot of sense to me. You convinced me, Charming Pori. I could see that being an effective team. Might try it out myself. Who's going to convince me to run their team on my stream today? We'll see. Palasha, an amazing trainer. Hit number 1 on the leaderboard just recently. Might finish the season at number 1, live there forever in history. And she is running Dedenne with Shadow Samurott safe switch. Very cool. And Diggersby. Dedenne with Parabolic Charge can now enhance its artificial bulk to become a real threat in the meta. Diggersby functions as a damage sponge. Artificial bulk, I don't even know what that means, honestly. But maybe because like you're giving yourself more bulk, I guess, when it's not really a bulky Pokemon. But yeah, Parabolic Charge got a slight buff, right? Making it even a little bit stronger for Dedenne, and Discharge just a little bit of an underwhelming move. So Dedenne now going to be a little bit better. And you get there in pretty nice pacing in just 5 Thunder Shocks now to Parabolic Charge. So Dedenne is going to be something to watch out for. And Diggersby still going to be around with its incredible bulk, of course. And now with that Fury Cutter of Shadow Samurott, we'll probably have to wait and see, like, based off the Sims, whether regular Samurott or Shadow Samurott is better. Because if the Fury Cutters are doing the same damage against most things, I would think the regular might be better. But also at the same time, I guess if, like, the Shadow Hydro Cannon is one-shotting more things, then maybe you could argue the Shadow is better. So I guess you look at it both ways. But cool team from Paulasha. And here we go. Fabio running Corviknight, Dusclops, and Corsola double Ghost. Double Pure Ghost, by the way. That's pretty crazy. And let me scroll down a little bit here. Get this description. Classic ABB where you safe switch Dusclops to bait out the Ghost counter. Then Galarian Corsola is free to sweep in the back. This is a bit of a crazy team in my opinion, because it's not like Corviknight is going to punish the normal types per se. I guess it kind of does. It's like a Furret because it absorbs the energy, but at the same time, I feel like the Furret could swap out. So I don't love this team personally. I think Fabio, I might have to critique, but Fabio is a great player and beats me all the time in the Go Battle League. So maybe I can't say anything here. Fabio's probably going to beat me with this team on day one. I can feel it, and I'll be eating my words. But a pretty crazy team. I could definitely see it working, though, because Dusclops and Corsola are 2 very strong Pokemon, and all three of these Pokemon rather are very bulky. So if you're someone that doesn't like to use glassy Pokemon as much and likes to use Pokemon that don't require Protect Shields, this could be the team for you, since none of these Pokemon really require many Protect Shields. Next team comes from Jason, always high up on the leaderboard, arguably one of the best Go Battle League players of all time. Diggersby, Furret, Wigglytuff. Triple normal. Has its flaws, but making sure that opposing Ghost-type Pokemon are singled out. You may want to draw out a Steel type with Furret, so Wiggly is free to charm the rest. That makes a lot of sense, and yeah, it's like Ghosts have nowhere to go against this team, which could be pretty annoying. Dusclops has play against Diggersby, but other than Dusclops, like, a lot of Ghost types will literally have nowhere to go. Like, if you're a Corsola, you are just completely lost against this team. I guess if you're like a Jellicent or a Drifblim, like, certain Ghosts seem to have play against the Diggersby because of the quick attack. But most Ghosts are just going to be completely dead weight against the back line. So an interesting triple normal line from Jason that I think has kind of popularized himself where on Twitter and stuff, where if he'll post what he's running, a lot of people start running Jason lines. So we'll see if that's the case again with this line here. And that's not all, folks. We've got 5 more teams coming at you. We start with Emmy Weedle, former world champion, multiple time champion in the Play Pokemon Circuit, international champion. And here we go. Diggersby, Golisopod, and Araq. Oh, cool team. I kind of thought of this type of backline myself with these double bug water strat. Golisopod safe switch, and with Araq getting the Bug Bite buff. Now, Bug Bite, as we mentioned, Fury Cutter is a clone of Psywave. Bug Bite's now a clone of Dragon Breath in terms of its fast attack. So that is going to be very cool. Both Fury Cutter and Shadow Claw can work on Golisopod. It baits out the water and bug type counter, so Araq. So okay, so he actually has Shadow Claw on the Golisopod, which is interesting because technically Shadow Claw, I believe, has the same stats as Fury Cutter. It's just Fury Cutter is a 1-turn fast attack. So on paper, they're actually the same efficiency, but Fury Cutter does get it does get same type attack bonus as well. So maybe that makes a difference. But anyway, Diggersby in the lead, Araq as the closer, and Emmy Weedle actually won the Seniors Division World Championship in the first year of Pokemon Go with that Araq. So it's cool to see him using it again. Cool team from the youngster. And Yeah, I think that'd be a fun team to try out, especially because those two Pokemon in the back really counter like ice types, or maybe even some opposing water types. That would be tough for the Diggersby in the lead. Maybe ghost types would be a little bit tough, so that's why Shadow Claw does make a lot of sense actually for the Golisopod. Anyway, Lyle, running the Bellybolt, getting Sucker Punch, the parabolic charge buff. Bellybolt now actually becoming meta. It's actually going to be really good in the Ultra League as well, which we're going to cover next week with another video. But Bellybolt has the Shadow Annihilape and Shadow Gligar. Very interesting. I think Shadow Annihilape is going to be seeing a lot more play with all these bug fast attack users because it double resists the bug, of course, with that fighting ghost typing. Bellybolt looks very funny. Do I have one handy? No, I have all these like play mats I've gotten this season with Bellybolt on them. I've gotten like 3 or 4 of these play mats with Bellybolt, which is kind of funny. And Gligar is kind of back, man. It's kind of back now with Fury Cutter, so it'll be fun to see. Oh, look, it's me. Shadow Scizor, Dragalge, Mandibuzz. Dude, 3 of my favorite Pokemon. Ooh, I like how unique my team is. We haven't seen any of these 3 Pokemon on any of the other teams. Let's go, baby. Sometimes I suggest a team to an Adequins when he's asked me before, and it's like, oh, I've already got like a similar team. Can you like change it? Dude, let's go. How original. Shadow Scizor, remember, Bullet Punch got buffed, so now Bullet Punch is like the old counter, which isn't even gonna just affect like the Great League a little bit, right? With a few Pokemon, it's also gonna affect maybe the Master League. Maybe Metagross is gonna be back, so people like me that don't have all the legendaries can now you start using Metagross again in the Master League. And then Acid got buffed for Dragalge. So now Acid is going to be a more usable fast attack. You can also use it on Cradily. The problem is I feel like so many bugs things got buffed, right? It's going to be tough to use Cradily with all these Fury Cutter users and Bug Bite users. And then Mandibuzz, you could also use like Galarian Moltres there to fill that role, but I feel like if you use Galarian Moltres, like all 3 Pokemon are on the glassier side. So I feel like Mandibuzz just kind of adds bulk there. Scizor packs a Bullet Punch with the buff and wins a lot now. Dragalge with Acid is a unique and versatile safe switch, while Mandibuzz provides bulk in the back. Let's go, baby. He's got my qualifications as rank 4 GBL leaderboard season 22. I love it. I love it. That is my most proud and accomplished achievement as a player. Oh, here we go. Alfonso is next up. We got 2 more teams to close out the video. Dusclops, Corviknight safe switch, and either Samurott or Golisopod as a closer. Dusclops and Corviknight are bulky and neutral picks, making it easy to preserve the shields for Samurott to close out the game. And yeah, it looks like he opting for either Samurott or Golisopod, both running Fury Cutter with either Aqua Jet or Hydro Cannon, which have the same energy, right? They're 40 energy, so it's the same pacing. Hydro Cannon just a little bit of a better attack because it's Community Day. It's one of those legacy moves. And then Mega Horn going to be a little bit more energy cost, but going to hit harder. So honestly, pretty similar Pokemon, which I didn't really think about till now, but like very similar in terms of probably their stats and their move sets with how they function. So it'll be interesting to look at the sims and everything with Golisopod versus Samurott, if one stands out as like clearly better than the other or not. And there we go with Home Slice Henry wrapping it up. The legend, Forretress. Have we not seen Forretress till now? That's crazy. Forretress, Moltres, and Feraligatr. Forretress with the Bug Bite buff, going to be one of the top meta picks. And notice Henry opting for Sand Tomb as opposed to Earthquake. And I think that makes sense. People have been talking about that because Bug Bite is now going to be a Dragon Breath clone, and it's going to be really a lot of pressure. It's going to really be chunking things with that Bug Bite fast attack pressure. So I think Sand Tomb makes sense because you're going to start doing even more fast attack pressure with Sand Tomb and be really oppressive in nature. So you probably don't even really need Earthquake. Rock Tomb also is a pretty strong attack, as we know. So you're still going to be threatening damage with the Rock Tomb. So Sand Tomb makes sense. And then Galarian Moltres got that access to Fly. Ooh, Fly Brave Bird combination. I like that. That makes sense. Yeah, because Ancient Power is just kind of underwhelming as an attack. So Fly is just so strong. So Fly Brave Bird, I like that better. I wasn't even really thinking about that. And then, of course, we know about Feraligatr, just a really safe Pokemon in general, kind of a generalist, and always a great safe swap, of course. Maybe a little bit weak to electric, but like I'm always weak to electric. Who isn't weak to electric these days? Double Tomb Fortress is an excellent D-Gen Pokemon to either drop the attack or defense of the lead and win. This team may need to draw out an electric type in the back. Yep, makes a lot of sense. I like the team from Henry. I may want to try out that team myself. And yeah, folks, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, if you want to check out this full graphic and you can reference these teams, check out Inadequates on Twitter. You can download this graphic onto your phone and reference these teams for the new season. Delightful days are ahead of us. Oh, it's a little off center. That's awkward. But we're not awkward. We're friends. And we play Pokemon Go. And I hope to see you for a lot of content ahead of this new season. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.